let's recap the previous session about the third party. Let me share my screen. Once we'll go through the documentation, PPT documentation, then we'll do the hands-on again.
Okay.
Yeah, are you able to see my screen? Can you confirm it?
Yes, now.
As we discussed previously about this third party process, here vendor plays a major role where we ship the goods to the customer from vendor. In this third party order process, the business passes the order from customer to a third party vendor who then ships the goods directly to the customer and then build the business. Here, if someone asks you about this third party process, we'll remember 3 points: one customer, one vendor, and one company.
Okay.
When a third party order is saved, usually in SAP system, how it will react compared to standard process. If it is third party process, purchase requisition is automatically created and will hand over the purchase requisition to the purchase department. That means it will handle by the team. What they will do, like for this purchase requisition, they will create a purchase order. Usually that depends. Sometimes purchase department will handle, sometimes sales department only will handle the purchase requisitions and purchase orders as well.
Okay.
In this, the purchase department will create purchase order for the third party vendor, and also they'll create invoice verification for that purchase order. That means it's an internal invoice between the vendor and the company. Once the vendor delivers goods to the customer, invoice verification has been done with reference to the purchase order.
Okay.
After that, once the invoice verification is completed, will like a particular company creates a invoice to the customer. That is called actual invoice. That is called invoice receipt. Here the flow is, first we will create sales order, SO. Then for that SO, automatically PR will create, purchase requisition. For this PR, with the reference of PR, we are creating PO. For this PO, we are doing invoice receipt or invoice receipt or invoice verification. It's an internal between vendor and company. After that, we'll create the actual invoice, original invoice.
Okay.
These are the things which we are going to see in the system. First we'll create order, then PR, PO, then verification, then invoice. And if it is normal, these three are main. First company create order. Where is the first step? PO. Sometimes we can call it as PO, sometimes we can call it as SO. First company will create PO or SO to the customer. After that, they'll create sales orders. Sometimes here what happened, like inquiry also done. First customer create the PO to the company, like it's a type of inquiry. After that, company creates sales order using VS01. From company to customer. After that, once sales order is created from company to the customer, purchase requisition created. Based on the purchase requisition, these company only create purchase order to the vendor.
Okay.
These vendor delivers goods to the customer. Once goods delivered to the customer, here vendor creates an invoice verification using Miro transaction. Vendor create invoice to the company. After that, actual invoice created by the company to the customer. This one. Sales order created
Okay.
using VA01. Purchase order ME21. Purchase requisition is automatic, so no need of it. And usually delivery happens using MeGo transaction. If it is outbound delivery, we'll use VL01N. But here it is with respect to purchase order, right? Using MeGo, they will create the delivery to the customer. And invoice receipt is using Miro. MIRO. And what are the prerequisites to create a third party sales process, and how to recognize whether it is a third party sales process or not. Major differences: if it is third party process, then we are having a item category has TAS. Item category group has BANS, BANS. These BANS we can check in material master data, material sales or view, sales or good to view. In material master data we can able to see this group as BANS. And we are having the scheduling lines has CS, not CP. If it is standard, then it is CP, but if it is third party, then it is CS. Before for this third party sales process, usually here vendor was created using VK01 transaction in ECC. If it is HANA, usually will create using BP transaction. If it is vendor, then it is FLVN00 and FLVN01 for vendor.
Okay.
This comes under so we cannot create anything. If you remember how we create, what are the transactions we are using, that is fine. And also we have to maintain the purchase view for the particular material. These are the prerequisites for this third party process. And also the differences we have to remember. For third party, the order type mostly be the NB in the scheduling agreement, in the schedule lines category. We can check this in VO-V6 transaction. CS means in VO-V6 transaction, usually the schedule line category helpful to determine the delivery dates, on which date we have to deliver the goods. Using the schedule line category we can determine. For this third party concept, for this CS, these are the mandatory things we have to maintain. As I mentioned, for this third party process, purchase requisition is automatic now.
Yes.
Why it is automatic? Because here we are maintaining order type as NB. That means purchase requisition standard, and it is automatically creating the purchase requisition. And the item category should be 5. That means 5 indicates third party.
Okay.
If we miss any one of these thing, it will not generate purchase requisition. And the account assignment category must be 1. 1 specifies third party. If it is 5 something, or if it is 10, then it specifies IPO, intercompany purchase order. In this third party, usually when create the sales order, here will give sold to party and shipped to party, and here is the PO number. If any one of the customer creates PO to the company, then we'll give the PO number here. If there is no purchase order, then we can make it as a test or anything we can give. Here highlighted item category as TAS. For this particular material, it is item category. For this third party, first we create a material with TAS, and also we create a vendor. Those things are handled by team, so I'm just explaining you how to create a third party order and how complete flow. And this is the purchase requisition which is already created. After that, we are creating PO with reference of PR, like invoice receipt. After that, customer invoice. why customer invoice? Like we are already having vendor invoice, then why is the need of customer invoice and how it is generating? That thing we are chucking it in item category. Here the type is task now. Here the billing relevance is EF. That means order related document. Here if you see in this third party process we are not generating any delivery. For this third party process there is no delivery. In the interview purpose you will get a question like what is the delivery type for the third party process. We mention like as a standard, it is same as standard, we can mention it as LF, but it is wrong because for third party process there is no delivery. Vendor is delivering the goods, there is no actual delivery happens. That is why here it is order related billing. With the reference of order we are creating the billing. So here the billing relevance is F. And this is the final invoice, customer invoice, and this is the final flow: order, purchase order, invoice, receipt, and invoice, and then automatically accounting document will be generated for the invoice. Let's get into the system. Go to VS01 transaction. Here order type is OR. Let me take already existed combination because it was already handled by MM, right? Actually they want to create that particular material from MM side with the type TAS, and they want to create the vendor. I already created one case. Let me show you first that case. This is the order which I created. With this material I created. If you see, for this material the type is TAS.
Type.
Huh?
Nothing.
Let me ask you one question. If you get this type of error, what you will do?
1 minute.
Sorry?
Which error? Sales organization.
Sales or distribution channel and division is not defined. At that time, what will you do? Suppose I am having this IS01 distribution. I am having these many distribution channels. Suppose if I choose this distribution channel and this division, I click on enter to create an order. It is showing that does not exist. At that time, what you will do?
Again, we need to check our what we created before.
What configurations you will check?
Okay. I didn't. Like you were asking the path, right, in the reference IMG. Sales organization. I didn't remember, ma'am.
Actually, at that time you have to check the sales area setup. Whether our sales organization assigned to the distribution channel or not, division or not. Individually we'll assign distribution channel to sales or division to the sales or. Finally we have to link up these three and we can make it as a sales area. At that time you have to check. And also one more
Yes.
thing, you have to check the document type whether it is assigned to the particular sales area or not.
Mm-hmm.
After that, here we have to give the sold to party. Suppose if I give here any one of the sold to party, I click on enter. Here it is mentioned sales area is changing. Why? Because this particular customer is assigned to this sales area only. I did not extend this particular customer to the sales area which I have given previously. I don't want to continue with this sales area, so close this one. And I want to change the customer which is already existed for this. So again I am going back. Do you want to save your data first? No. With this
Yes.
combination everything is there. So click on continue and check for the sold to party. This is already existed.
Mm.
Here there is no PO for me. I did not create anything to the company. So I am just mentioning it as test. Click on enter. If you are having any errors, it will show. Here yellow color specifies means something you are missing and it is a warning message.
Okay.
You have to give any one of the payment terms.
Mm-hmm.
After we are giving our third party materials. This is, let me give one material. This is a material which is not a third party. If I enter, it will tell you like this particular material is not extended to this particular sales area. At this time what we have to do, right, go to this particular material using MM01 transaction. Here what it is saying, for this combination it is not extended, so /o MM01 transaction.
Okay.
This is the material and we are referring this material only. And after that I created this material comes under chemical industry. After
Okay.
that click on org levels. Material type copied from master data, it is already there, so it is copying. After that it will give you these details. Actually I am having this for this plant 000M for this plant. I want to copy it and I want to paste it. Here you have to give these details and from which thing you have to extend. From this error it has to extend for IS01, 10 and 00. Here we have to give those details.
Okay.
This is called extension of the particular material to different sales area.
Mm-hmm.
It's 10. IS01. From where we are copying, it is copying from MC01.
Mm.
Sales or M001 M0. Plant 001. Click on continue. That means it is copying all the data which we already having it for the company code. Now if you see, it is extended. Got it?
Yes.
Then save. This is the way we are extending our particular material to the different sales areas.
Mm-hmm.
If it is customer, if you want to extend the customers, at that time using BP, let me take one customer. This is the customer. I want to extend here. Open BP, switch between display and change. Yes. Cancel. Here general data has been updated. I want sales area data. Then it is FLCU 001. Search for it. FLCU 01. then it's sales and distribution. Go to sales and distribution. Here it is already extended these things to particular sales area. I want to extend to one more sales area. Then go to change mode. It is already in change mode. Switch area. Now it is empty. Click on sales area. Here we have to create. For which combination you are going to extend. Suppose I am going to extend for IS01 10 00. Transfer. And then save. This is the way how we are extending our customer to different sales area. If you see, if you click on sales areas, it will show 2 sales areas. Previously it is only 1. Now it is 2. Click on it and transfer. Then it will change. Now I am going to extend these things as well. What is the delivery priority? Incoterms. Payment terms. If you remember, we have done with partner functions for our 3rd session or 4th session. So if it is already extended, then we are automatically getting the number. If it is not created, then at that time it would be internal only. Here you will not get any number.
Okay.
Here it is red in color, that means there is some error. We have to find out it. Here we missed with Incoterms location. I am giving it as Germany. Enter. Now if you see, there is no error. Next, going to partner functions, additional data. Everything is there. Mostly we have to fill the shipping data and billing data, because based on this customer we are going to create deliveries and invoices. No? Then save it. Now we have seen how to extend sales areas to the customers and also for the material.
Okay.
If I click on enter, again it will throw an error. At that time, remove this particular material. Again we have to go back. Do you want to save your data first? No. Again 7 2. If I give this material here, if I click on enter, previously we got an error. It is not extended. Now we are not getting that error because it is already extended. Again it is throwing error because this is not a third party material.
Okay.
Let me remove this material and let me give this material. If you see, here item number is 10. On what basis? Why we are not getting it as 01? Why here we are getting it as 10? Hello?
Like someone configured wrong.
No. We configured it as a 10 in Vivo's V7 transaction. Let me show you. Vivo V7. This is for item categories. Now what is our item category? It is TAS, third party. If you click on TAS, if you see, this is about the item category, and here if you want to create if you want to here the number is 10. If you create one more item, then the number will be 20. How these numbers are we are getting means, We have maintained these things in Vivo V6. Sorry, I told you Vivo V7. It's not Vivo V7. This is about item data, but here there is no increments details. We'll have all the details in Vivo V6.
Okay.
Vivo V8. Vivo V6 is for scheduling line category. Vivo V8. Here we are checking for standard order. So go to standard order. Display. Here if you see, item number increment is 10. Here if it is 01, then you will get 01, 02, 03, 04. Here it is 10, na? So 10, 20, 30, 40 like that will get. Got it?
Yes.
Let me create with one material, one is enough. Let me give the quantity as 1. Purchase requisition can only be created for the items assigned to a plant. Here it is stating like that particular purchase requisition is not created because it is not assigned to the plant. At that time we have to check the particular material whether it is extended to that particular plant or not. Item.
Okay.
If it is not assigned to that particular category, like particular plant, then it will consider as standard item. Here there is no purchase requisition. At that time, go back, edit, check the incompletion log. Do we have anything pending things we have to fill? Here these are the pending things we have to fill. What the error message we received, that particular purchase requisition is not created because that is not assigned to the particular plant. That means here we missed to give the plant details. Here we missed to give the plant details, so it is not generating the purchase requisition. What is our plant? IS01. Click on enter. Now shipping point and plant has been updated. Go back again. Here Incoterms missed. Go to Incoterms. Incoterms CFR. Enter. Incoterms location missed. Randomly will give Hyderabad. Based on the location, freights are redetermining. Freights are nothing but it's a type of discount. Let me go back. One thing we missed. For line item 20, item description is missed. We don't want that particular line item. So again go back. Click this particular line item and delete the line item. Delete item. I want to delete. Yes. Item has been deleted. If you see, by double click on this material, in the schedule lines tab only will get the purchase requisition number. Here still it is empty, but we assigned it. After saving this particular thing, we can able to see the purchase requisition number here. If it is standard order, then here it is CP. This is third party, so it is CS. Again let me go back and check the incompletion log. Everything is fine. So that means with this order we can proceed further. We can create multiple documents as well, like subsequent documents. Save the order. Order has been saved with 1162. Here we have transaction to check. Here also you can check by clicking on change. Here it was disabled, so BS03. Here you can display sales order. Go to schedule lines. If you see, purchase requisition is automatically created. Got it? And usually we use transactions VA02 for change. If you want to change anything in the sales order, VA02, VA03 to display. Now sales order is created with the purchase requisition. Copy this purchase requisition. With this purchase requisition only we are going to create purchase order, because as per our flow we created sales order and PR also generated. Next, what is the thing? We have to create the PO. Going to PO.
After creating PO, we will hand over to MMO.
Once we are getting PR, we'll hand over to them. Actually, that depends on project, on which project you are working. If this purchase requisition concept, purchase order concept handled by sales team, then we have to do it. For that case only, I am explaining these things to you as well. If it is SD, it is not only SD. You have to know few things about MM, few things about SD, FICO as well, along with SD, because it's tightly integrated.
Yes.
Then go back. Now we are going to create purchase order ME21 transaction. These are the basic things which where an SAP SD consultant knows about it. We have the purchase requisition. Here we are having a field in the item of purchase requisition. Enter the purchase requisition number and click on enter. If you see here, we are having errors. This is a warning message. Effective price is 0, material price is 100. Ignore it, because I have maintained this manual price as 100. Usually while creating this thing, I got an error like net price is empty. When I try to give something as well, it is not considering. At that time, I have checked the condition records. There is no condition record exist. So I have maintained this condition record and I continued by maintaining the amount here. Net price automatically updated. And here we are getting one more warning message. Can delivery date be met? In the delivery section, usually if it is over delivery, under delivery tolerance, all the details here we can check. In the delivery schedule, usually we can check what is the delivery date we are having for this purchase order. It is 14/7. I guess that particular date is not fine, so we have to extend it. Let me take 25 and click on enter. Now it is fine. Click on check. Is there anything pending? Effective price is 0, material price is 100. It's not an error message, so it's just an information message, so we can ignore it. And let me save this. Do you want to save document or process data? Yes, save. PO has been created. I want to see this PO ending with 6863. So I click on other purchase order. It is automatic. Other document. This is our PO. In the PO, when you give the reference of purchase requisition, it will not ask you all the details. Just it will ask the supplier number. And in the header, it will ask this. It will ask these details. If you entered one time, it will not ask you for the same combination. Last time I have added it, so for this time it is not asking. Got it? Now we created our PO as well. Next, our step is to create a invoice receipt for this purchase order. So go back. Using Miro transaction, we are creating. Let ME23N. It is for display of our purchase order. Let me copy our purchase order number, because with this reference only we are creating. Go to Miro. Our company code is IS01. here we are creating with the reference of purchase order, so we have to give a purchase order number here. After invoice date, when you want to create an invoice for this, let me take 26. I gave the delivery date as 25 now, so after delivery I am giving date randomly as 26. Here if you see, it is red in color, balance is 0. This document will post when here it is in green color only. Now we have to enter the amount. What the amount I have given in that purchase order, it is 100 now, so here also I am giving it as 100, because we have to balance the amount. If you give more here, it will not process further. Click on enter. Check document date in the check document date is in the future. Here the date is in future, because posting date is different, invoice date is different. Most of the cases both the dates should be the same, but in this case I have given different, so it is throwing a warning message. Check the dates. The date is in future. It's okay. Allowed posting periods only on these months. Either it has to be in 6 or 5 or 12 2024. So 6 2025 now. Let me give these dates.
625 already completed, no?
Completed, but here from FICO side in the system postings has not been cleared. Usually I'll tell you how to clear as well, but if I do it, it will take lot of time to clear everything one by one for each company code, but I'll tell you how to do it. Click on enter. Posting takes place in previous physical year. Posting has to be done in this year only. If the here if you see, we are getting errors. Period 07 adjusted in line, posting date 25/06/04. Let me change this one. Just it's about dates adjustment. If you see, now we are not getting any error. It will show you one pop-up, allowed postings only for particular periods. It showed, right? That means for this company code, usually we'll check those things in MMPV and MMRV transactions. These two are related to MM consultants only, but we have to know about it. Now our company code is IS01. If you enter, if you execute, this is to clear the posting periods. MMPV is to clear the posting periods. MMRV is to check the posting periods of this company code. If you see, they are having the current period in 2025. This is not in 2026. So if you try to give the dates has today or with this year, it will not allow to post, because in this transaction it is with 2025. We can clear these things and we can make it as 2026. How we can do it? Using MMPV transaction. We have to do 06/2025, we have to close that period. 07/2025 we have to close. 08/2025 we have to close. Like that till previous month we have to close everything. Then only it will take this month, this year. It will take lot of time. So I am using these things only. Got it?
Got it.
MMPV and MMRV. Using these two transactions, will make changes in the postings. This is our invoice. Next, if you see here, it will ask for the tax. When I initially create this document, it throws an error message for me. Here error messages we are having allowed posting periods on only on these months. Here I have given 77, still it is not considering, so still it is in error. Balance not 0, debits or credits 100, it is throwing an error, so I have to change the date again. If you do not have postings, if you do not have anything at that period, no need to post everything, right? So let me
Yes.
give 2025 06 12. Balance not 0, 100, debits credit 0. Here it is showing like balance is still 100, it is not 0. Why it is not 0? Because here I did not enter any amount. Is everything okay now? I check invoice document. Balance not 0, 100, debit 0, credits 100. If this message appears when you are processing a document online, you can change the amounts or enter new line items until you can post this document. You can change the invoice verification type so that you can post in the background. What is this error message stating? It is stating that I missed the amount and the quantity. Now it is cleared. Got it?
Yes.
Save. Our document has been created. Display. This is our invoice receipt. Now our final step. SO created, PR, PO and invoice receipt as well done. Now we are going to create an original invoice using VF01 transaction. Let me go back. VF01. Here it is order related billing, so we are creating this with the reference of order. If it is delivery, then here we'll get a delivery. See, this is the invoice. Save it. Invoice has been generated. Display billing document. This is our invoice. Usually if you want to check the flow, how from which document to till which document we are created, you can check in the document flow. Here if you see, we created order, and here if you we can see the invoice. Directly we are seeing invoice with the order, means we are created we created invoice with the reference of order. So these two documents only we can able to see. Let me go back. If I open VA03 display of sales order, if I click on here, also we are having document flow. If you click the document flow here, it will show you first we created order and then purchase order, then final invoice. Got it?
Yes.
This is the thing how we created the third party process. Any questions?